listening to TF4 Podcast Year 2 with Natasha.
Google Maps just gets me naked.
Vox.
Why did you bring this up on the show?
I wanted to know.
You could have asked them off the show. I get you wanted to know, but why bring it up on the show?
Marcus.
Don't
Let's
do
turn
it.
out the lights and play Who's in My Mouth.
And Cara. I know that boobs and butt cheer Mark up. So
Exactly.
Oh my God. This is a goddamn mess. I feel like that's true. You done?
You good over there?
yeah, what's happening?
We're recording.
Car can't
Welcome
hold herself
back.
together right now. What the fuck?
It's been a long time.
You'd think it was like 2 a.m. and we're drunk, but it's 3
They
in the
don't know that
afternoon.
it's not.
It's actually 3 in the afternoon.
And we have not had anything to drink today.
I'm drinking Sierra Mist.
I'm all hopped
I got
up on
vanilla
caffeine-free
Coke
drinks.
Zero.
I got a Gatorade. What are you drinking?
Sierra Mist. Caffeine free.
Boring
Basic
ass
bitches.
drink. You
Caffeine
done
free.
sniffing over there?
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
trying
you-
to hear myself sniff.
I want you to lead this episode since you're sniffing all day long.
I was going to.
right,
Just
do it.
do it all on my own, anyways.
Good.
Thank
By
you for joining me on
myself.
TF4 Podcast. No, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed last week's episode. Whenever Vox decided to put it up,
Yeah, with
It was up on Monday. You
Tony and
fuck.
Shelby.
maybe like Monday/Wednesday, Thursday.
I
sometimes.
saved from 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now. Would it be 3 weeks? I don't know. I saved it because we live streamed on Wednesday, and then we didn't we had it on Wednesday, so we missed the Monday, and then I was like, I'm not gonna post it on
Technically,
Monday.
we kind of did have 2 podcasts, like one on the week when we live streamed, and then one on Monday because
When
it
it
was the
But
same
it was the
podcast.
same podcast. It doesn't
But
count.
we still put out
Anyways,
stuff.
Well, Tosh was
Hello.
sick. Tosh had the bronchitis.
yeah,
The
she had the bronchitis.
She had the bronchitis.
She had the AIDS,
No, I knew you were gonna say that.
the tuberculosis.
So
she
listen,
was
hold on.
coughing,
Before I do the
black
whole
lung.
intro thing, we were out to dinner for Evan's birthday the other day.
Evan who? Hot Evan or normal Evan?
Normal Evan,
Okay.
Yeah,
other Evan.
Thanks for the invite.
long-haired Evan.
We didn't want to
He
be
didn't
there
invite you
You
anyway.
didn't want to be there.
I'm just kidding.
But we went out to dinner for Evan's birthday, and we're all sitting there, and we're talking back and forth. I'm not going to go into specifics of the discussion because we don't need to have that comment repeated. But we were laughing and going back and forth, talking about beards and mustaches and stuff. And then Mark throws out this really inappropriate comment that takes that just too far. And Chelsea's like, I was just thinking Mark's going to take this conversation way too far and not make it funny anymore.
Everyone laughed, but Chelsea, and then she made
I
that
didn't
comment,
laugh.
and everyone's like, "Okay,
What
this is
did you
kind of serious."
say?
I mean, I laughed kind of awkwardly. He said something inappropriate about pedophiles. But
No, everyone laughed at that comment. The second comment I
That
made
was
that was
later
inappropriate,
on. That
everyone
was-
was kind of bummed out about because we were talking about the 27 Club and like,
We're
well,
not having the
we weren't talking
conversation
about the
I don't
27
know.
Club,
I don't even know what that is.
but
Everyone-
we were
like
talking
the
about.
famous people that died around the
Oh,
age
oh,
of
oh.
27.
Sandy was talking about how like when you turn 27, like that's when the
stars
astrology stuff is
realign
supposed to
and-
like align for you and blah blah blah. And I was like, and it's supposed to like that's the person you're supposed
That's
to
the
be for
person
the
that
rest of
you
your
are.
life.
That's who
And I'm
you
like, oh, that's why Kurt Cobain and Amy Winehouse and everybody killed themselves at 27.
Now, we're starting off the podcast strong.
Yeah.
Mark had to say it because he really
Yeah.
wanted to.
I think it's. Probably.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's who they are for the rest of their life.
I mean, it basically pushed their careers even further after that because
much.
their music sold out instantly.
Yeah. They're like, I'm going to be immortal. Live forever.
That's right.
That's Amy,
But,
not Amy Winehouse.
I hate you so much. Anyways, TF4 Podcast. I'm Cara.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Vox.
I'm an asshole.
Yep, that's Mike from last week.
Fuck you,
What's up, Mike?
Mark.
How's
Piece
it going,
of shit.
Mike?
Yeah, we've been awful at plugging. Not that I'm sure you guys are complaining because it comes out a lot shorter. But make sure that you're checking out our Facebook, subscribing or following that, where we make most of our posting. Check out our website, tf4podcast.com, Redbubble, where you can purchase some of our merch and, I think we're gonna work on some T-shirts and
Yes,
stuff
that's coming
soon. Maybe
very
that's
quick.
a rumor that we're playing with, which might come directly from us. So might be a bit better of a cost, more directly helping us out.
And it'll give us money rather than like sending money to Redbubble.
Yeah, I was just saying it a little bit
Yeah.
nicer without having to say dollar signs.
Give
or
us our
something.
money.
Bitch.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's just without going through a third party, we don't have to pay someone else to like do what we want to do. So
Right. No, instead we're gonna make Vox design stuff like the good little boy that he is, and then
Oh, I'm
good little bitch.
Oh God.
take it somewhere and have somebody else print it on there.
We
and so-
appreciate you.
I know.
Anyway, so we've also got our YouTube channel that Vox is doing his very best to keep up on.
We're still up to date.
We're up to
Yeah.
date right now. That's awesome.
Yes.
We still have an episode that I don't know if it's done at this time.
It
that
is.
this
It
goes
will
up.
be. It will be.
I
promise.
Make sure that if you really, really, really want to support us financially, you can check out our Patreon and become a patron with us. You could donate any increment that you want to. If it's $1, I don't know if it'll let you go less than $1, but if you can, go for it.
I don't
every
know
little
if you
bit
can.
helps.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Someone
I think
donate 50 cents a
you
month.
can customize your own donation, I
Yes.
believe.
Yes.
If you're
A
listening to us,
penny a month.
yeah, if you're listening to us through our website, because apparently somebody was listening through our website for a long time and didn't know that because she has an iPhone, she could just listen on her iPhone.
Who's
you can do
this?
that. My other friend Jessica. I've got a lot of Jessicas in my
Oh.
life.
You can listen directly through iTunes.
But yeah, you can listen through
not
iTunes,
Spotify,
you can listen to everything.
iHeartRadio, not iHeart,
Except for,
shit, not those.
You okay?
Yeah,
Not Spotify.
not Spotify, not iHeart, but
Yeah,
you can listen on
because
Podcast
we ain't
Addict,
paying for that shit.
Chromecast.
Well, we
whatever
don't have
else.
to pay for Spotify anymore. However, we are. Long story short, when we say we want to put our stuff on Spotify, we have to say that we own everything that we play and or say, and B, we give them the rights to own it as well in case like lawsuits.
Yeah,
or
let's
something.
not do that.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So we're not gonna do that.
And some of our listeners, if you're friends, people that we know IRL already, reach out to us because as you could hear from last week, we had some guests come on
Two
that we've
guests.
talked about several times. 2 guests. That's new for us. So we've got an extra mic. But just let us know if you're interested and what you think that you'd be able to bring to the table. And we'd love to have more guests on here for sure. Kind of widen our group.
I think it'd be fun.
On
And
top
obviously, you have to listen to the podcast to be on the show.
Yeah,
Uh,
at least somewhat.
on top of that, if you don't want to support us like financially, speaking of which, shout out to our patrons,
Yep. Shout out to our patrons: Sam, Loch Ness Monster, Steve,
Dustin and Steve.
Dustin.
Yeah. But if you don't really want to go above and beyond and support us financially, that's cool. But give us ratings and reviews. Give us some feedback because that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
That gets
Rate,
us some
review, and
reach.
subscribe.
I want to
Yes.
get a PO box sent up and just have people send us stuff.
Yeah, I think we need to. Oh, we do already have the email that people can send email suggestions into us.
Yep.
What is
Yeah.
it?
TF4
podcast
podcast
at
at
gmail.
gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yep. If you want to send us anything, now that I've made it 10 times as long as Vox does when he just blabbers things off,
Don't be hating.
let's get going.
Let's get going.
Let's get the show on the road.
Like transition music inserted here.
What the fuck is that?
First up on TF4 podcast.
No, we've got a whole bunch of different articles that we've been browsing through Reddit, just kind of laughing at people's.
Are you new
Stupidity?
to Reddit? Is that?
I
You're
am,
just
I
like
am.
very.
Very new to Reddit.
I'm like,
She's a Reddit noob.
you keep saying like, I found this on Reddit. What are you talking about? I know.
Oh, we have a story to tell you guys.
We do?
Yeah.
Is it about Reddit?
No, it's
Oh.
just a stupid story.
About what?
We love stupid stories.
Wait, when I was in the shower the other day?
Did you hump him again?
No.
No.
Did you spit on you?
We haven't been showering together because his tattoo.
Did you run in there and he slapped it while he was in the shower?
That's funny. Do
No.
it.
This is. I don't even know how where we got.
He
this
was
from.
telling me that I should stop breathing, or he wished I stopped breathing, or something.
Oh, I said I was mad at her. I remember this. I said I was mad at her, and she's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because you breathed today." And she was like, "So you want me to die?" I was like, "I'll just put you in ice." and
No,
you'll be
he
fine."
said He said, you don't have to be breathing to
have sex.
die or something, or like you don't. Wait, what was it? You don't
I
have
don't
to
You don't have to
breathe
die
to
to stop
live.
breathing or something.
You don't have to breathe to live or something. And I was like, yes, you do. And he was like, I'll just put you in ice. Okay.
Okay, I said that there was this story, a true story of a guy that got, he was stuck in ice for a long time, and she was like, Oh yeah, well how long was he in the ice? And I was like 100 years.
No, he said a million years at first.
Oh my god, stop saying the a
No,
million year thing.
because that's what fucked me up. At first he was like, yeah, like a million years.
I was
like, okay,
I was being
no way.
funny and exaggerating. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, like a million years. But I was like, no, it was like 100 years. She goes, well, how old was he when he got in the ice? I was like, I don't know,
Same
like
age when he froze.
I was like, no, it was like 12. He was like 12 years old. And she's like, well, where was this located at? And I was like, somewhere in the north area. I was like, I don't know. He got frozen in ice that way, you know? And he
And I was
survived
like,
the whole time.
I was like, how did the ice not melt while he was in the ice?
I was like, he was underwater. He was frozen in ice. And then she said something else. And I said, you know, there's a TV show based on this story. And she was like, well, I still don't believe you. And she was like pissed that I was telling her this story. And I was like, you've actually seen a few episodes of this TV show. And
He was found by Native Americans.
And she's like, I don't understand. And I was like,
No,
so you don't.
then it got quiet.
Okay.
After you whatever. No, after you said the episode, after you said I seen a few episodes, I got quiet.
Yeah, and then I was like, you don't know the TV show about a 12-year-old who gets stuck in ice? And then she just felt like an idiot for the rest of the
I
day.
was like, fuck you.
But David Blaine did freeze himself in
That was
ice.
funny.
He did. do
David
that.
Blaine didn't actually.
I'm missing something here because I don't know what TV.
Avatar,
show you're referring to.
Carl.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay. I was like,
He was
what-
found
I
by
was
Native
thinking TV
Americans.
show, I wasn't thinking about
and-
cartoons.
I know. I was thinking about some like History Channel,
Yeah.
like National Geographic.
It was actually
show.
in the Ted Bundy's tapes. You just missed it. It was very important.
So you found Reddit.
So you had this whole argument with her, like thinking
Yeah.
about Avatar the entire time.
Oh yeah.
He would.
You're the worst.
I know.
He was like, I don't know, like 12, and he was like, I thought you would get it when I said he was 12.
Ugh. But okay. Anyway, I don't know why that came up.
Okay,
but
Kari,
It
you
was
just
funny.
you just found Reddit.
You found Reddit,
Yeah, I
and
did
you love
find
it.
Reddit.
You love it, right?
I haven't really navigated my way. I tried it before. Tried looking through it before, and it just looked like a bunch of people talking.
That's what
And I
it
didn't really
is.
care about that. I like the articles though. I
Social
like the stuff
media.
that like I can find other articles about and like verify that it was true.
There's a lot of Dungeons and Dragons subreddits.
Yeah,
Be
but-
careful when you go on those. Those are a lot of fun.
Our
Yeah.
homebrew.
Yeah, homebrew. Pipe tobacco is what.
I don't want
like
to dig through that stuff so much.
Tony's. Oh,
But I
no.
deleted it before, and
You're
that's,
missing a
that's
lot.
why. But now I went in there and I just typed in, like, dumb criminals, stupid things that happened. Some of them were just like true. Like it was like a news page, the
Our
news
News?
reporter. No, it wasn't our news. It was something else. But it links things from like the WXYZ news broadcast, Detroit news, whatever else.
Stop
calling.
Tasha
People keep
uses
calling me when I'm in the middle of this.
Tasha uses Reddit for the Bachelor Nation shit.
Mm-hmm. They talk about The Bachelor all the time, and there's a bunch of like just random shit about like sightseeing, like sightings of Bachelor people or something like they're watching old episodes or whatever. And there's
Yeah.
also a thing on there called abandoned porn. That's really cool.
Yeah, abandoned porn is really cool.
What?
It's just a
it's like a
bunch
bunch
of
of
abandoned
yeah.
buildings or
abandoned
places. It's cool.
I love
Yeah.
Reddit.
So it's really going to be random today. It's not really flowing any certain way except for the one question that I have for you guys later on a couple articles.
Uh-oh.
But just some of the the headlines on them just really kind of catch your attention. Like Louisiana man caught burglarizing homes in gorilla suit. And that was probably part of it was I kept seeing a lot of like Louisiana man, Pennsylvania woman, like
Florida man?
Ohio man.
A lot of Ohio and Florida.
They're the
there's a
biggest.
lot of
Ohio
that.
and Florida. And the next third one down is probably Arizona.
Arkansas high school coach accused of letting students use stun gun on teammate during practice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Which had Marcus dying.
You would, you
He was
cynical
laughing
bastard.
so hard. But I guess just really what are your guys' thoughts on these kind of things? What do you expect the article to be like? What do you
Well, as far as the taser shit, I mean, that's a lawsuit in itself. You can't fire a fucking taser probably on school property.
I thought it was great.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Have you ever been tased?
By like a full on like shooting taser like the police use?
just
No,
a
I've been used by an actual
Like a hand taser,
Hand taser,
yeah.
yeah.
It's awful.
It hurts.
Have you
It's
been
awesome.
tased?
I've been shocked. Yeah, it wasn't a taser. It was like a shocker.
I've never been
Like
shocked
this?
or tased.
Nope, not like that.
No.
Ew.
So for the stun gun story, it was a high school baseball coach in Northwest Arkansas. He was accused of allowing a student to shock another teammate with a stun gun during practice, and that he lets his students smoke during practice.
Wow.
What the fuck?
What kind of sport is this?
It was baseball.
No, my.
Little do you know, these are 30-year-olds posing as fucking
Yeah, right.
14-year-olds.
The police captain
they
that
smoking?
was talking about it, just cigarettes, just saying that he lets them smoke and he shouldn't be doing that because
Oh
they're
my.
underage. But said that a student had joked that he would rather be tased than perform running drills in a recent practice. So they're saying that the
It's just like, all right.
coach was
here,
like, if that's
use
what
the
you
taser,
think,
tase that
then here
fucker.
you get tased and you don't have to do practice today.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yep, he grabbed a stun gun, gave it to another student, and told him to do it.
Okay, why does he have a stun gun?
I don't
To be funny.
know.
He's an
My
ex-cop.
guess is this kid has said the same
And they got
thing
it on
before.
video. They recorded.
Did they?
Oh,
recorded-
is there a video?
Yes.
The video's not attached here, but
Damn.
that's the evidence that they're using.
See,
against
that's why
him,
you
is that
gotta
there's a
dig.
video.
You gotta dig through the Reddit
Yeah.
comments because I'm sure
They'll
someone
have
linked
it.
that video. Live leak it. all
My
over.
guess is that this kid has said that same statement over and over again before. Like, I'd rather be tased than do this shit. Like, that's not a smart thing to say.
I'd rather be tased than do my homework, Mom.
Okay, so I want to try. I want to try a different angle at this sort of thing. Like, I'm gonna read you the
Oh.
first part of a headline. You guess what the next thing is. Okay.
Okay.
The next thing or the title of it?
Yeah, the next thing in the title.
Okay.
Woman dines and dashes at gas station.
I already read that one. That was one of my hot or nots.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's still
Okay.
we can still do hot or
if
not.
he's looking at it though, he's gonna because the picture's right on the thing.
I just see her face.
Oh, well,
What?
keep your rating.
I'm sorry, I stole it.
Keep your rating then, Mark.
I'll keep my rating. Yeah. Anyways, woman dines and dashes at gas station. What's the next part?
Leaves baby.
And
And leaves baby.
leaves baby. Bye, baby. Dines and dashes, but leaves wallet.
Allegedly threatens to arrest police officer.
I'm gonna arrest you. Oh my god.
Did you send them the thing for from the Popeyes robbery?
No.
Oh god.
Robber fails to open register at Popeyes Chicken. What's the next part?
Probably it like takes the whole thing.
What is it?
Robber fails to open register at a Popeyes Chicken.
Wow.
I know the answers to these because I looked them up already.
I don't know.
Steals fried chicken instead.
I was gonna say that he steals food.
He steals. I think Dave and Chuck the Freak had that one and on their website, and I looked it up, and I want to say there's video footage of him like grabbing an armful of chicken.
Oh my god. I can't take the money, but I'm gonna eat healthy.
When I worked at
All right, what
Sonic,
you got, babe?
someone was one of the cooks was chased through the fucking kitchen by the cops.
Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, he like stole something from Meyer or something. I don't remember what the situation was, but
And then just went to
there's
work.
a video. Yeah, there's a video of like the cops running in Sonic and like chasing this guy through the kitchen. It's so
Like with some Benny Hill music playing in the background.
My coworker came to work and she was telling us about her weekend, and she had gone to the Great Lakes Crossing Mall with her cousins, and there's a big booth thing in the middle that has all the candy bins around it, and you can like bag up your own candy, and then
Yeah.
she has you pay for it by like how many pieces you got of whatever. And she said that her cousin walked over, grabbed one of the peach rings out, and walked away. Or she grabbed a couple of them in a hand, and she walked away eating them. And she said the girl that was running the booth, like, chased her down and was saying she was going to call security and everything. And she's like, her cousin said, I didn't know. And she's laughing the whole time, telling me this whole story about how her cousin did it. And then her other cousin was, like, yelling at the girl, saying, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Like, the worker.
Yeah.
And going back and forth, and she's dying. She's like, it was so funny, and I'm like, that's awful.
That's not funny. That's
That's
stealing.
not funny. That's stealing.
Yeah.
And she's like, white people. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's done.
Shame
It's
on
not
us
worth.
for not stealing.
She's like, it's not worth chasing somebody down for. And I'm like, I would chase somebody down for a peach ring just because, like, I did chase somebody down for a hot dog.
Yeah, you can't steal something. Like, it's not free sample day, fucker.
Yeah. I'm like, or at least, when she comes up to you for stealing, like, say sorry and pay for it. Don't be like, get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
Yeah, here's $1. Go away.
Yeah, I'm like, so the story kind of backfired for her.
You were like, that's not funny.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to go sit back up.
That's one of those ones where you get that result where the guy's like, "What are you gonna do? Stab me?" Says man stabbed.
That's, yeah. What's another one you got?
There's some, like, serious ones if you want to talk about
Let's
those
do
ones.
serious. We can get serious.
A mom was killed, and the dad and 6 young kids were hurt when a man ran them over and then backed up and hit them again.
Okay,
Hey.
whoa.
Hey, there's a rule in Zombieland: double tap.
That's not.
Okay, but if you run over your family on accident, you're not going to rerun them over to kill them. What the
No,
fuck?
he ran over a family, not his family.
Okay, yeah, read that again slowly.
I thought he ran
Okay,
over his
give
own
me-
family.
2 seconds to pull it up 'cause it's in Mark's.
I know, that's I'm like, read that.
Mom killed, dad and 6 young kids hurt when man runs them over in car,
Oh.
backs up and hits them again.
Okay, so the mom got killed when he...
Mom got killed,
the first time he hit
And the
him.
rest of the family was hurt.
Yeah.
And then the
After-
second time, he reran them over?
Yeah, and he ran them over. They were all injured. The only one that died was the mom. This was in New York.
That's a
Oh.
big fucking family.
That is a big family.
What the hell kind of vehicle was he driving? A Hummer?
Wait. Did they all die?
No, just
No,
a mom.
no, no.
Gosh,
Just the mom?
Just the mom.
Yeah.
It says the relatives were in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven convenience store when the incident occurred. In addition to hitting the 8 relatives, including 6 children, with his car, police say the suspect also drove into the storefront, causing unspecified property damage.
He must have been drunk or
Dude,
something.
on drugs, probably. I don't know.
Jesus.
Yep, they
Still,
found the
double
guy
tap.
armed with a knife, and he refused to drop it when he was given instruction
Did they shoot him?
with a stun gun. Yep.
Oh, lame. What was he white?
I don't know. There's no picture of him.
If he was black, he'd have
What's
been
his
dead.
name?
Jason.
Yep,
Yeah,
he was
white.
Mendez. He
Oh.
might be Hispanic.
Oh, that's a twist.
He might be
He's
Could have
Hispanic.
been
Mexican.
He could have been Mexican.
Yeah. It says investigators believe that he might have been motivated to drive into the victims when the father asked him to stop blowing smoke in the direction of the children.
All right. Come on, guys. Don't be pussies.
So this guy ran over a family, killed the mom, and then backed over the fucking family again.
Over smoke. Blowing smoke in the kids'
Oh my
faces.
God.
That's what
Why-
happens when you
what
smoke
is-
meth, people.
I love that one of the bystanders said, "This doesn't happen very frequently in our community."
No shit, really?
Well, only once every 3 years. It's not a big deal.
It happens pretty often here.
Family of 8
Oh.
gets fucking slaughtered. I mean, it's just, it happens.
He also had the audacity to plead not guilty.
I didn't do it, Your Honor.
What a dickbag.
Yep.
In my defense,
I was in the passenger seat.
they were in the way. I was trying to hit the store.
Oh my god.
They were standing in my parking spot.
Is there another one that's like that, where it's like some dickhead did something and then pleads not guilty?
Actually, I can double check and see. There's a man was arrested because he was arrested over the death of a woman who I believe he sold drugs to, and she died in her car with her 11-month-old in the backseat in a gas station parking lot.
Oh no.
Yep.
But she took the drugs.
But he sold them to her, so that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't know how the law works on that. I mean, obviously selling drugs is illegal, but I don't know how if he can be prosecuted for murder or manslaughter.
Well, it's like I think it depends how they spin it because a lot of states are different with their laws. But he could be charged with like facilitating a murder or.
How did they figure out he sold them to her?
Let me.
I
tell
have
you.
no clue how that works most of the time, but maybe they've been watching. That,
They
you know.
arrested a man after a woman allegedly overdosed while in the car with her 11-month-old son. This is in Ohio. They responded to the gas station for a drug overdose. Found an unresponsive woman in the front seat of a '98 Buick Century. They found the woman's 11-month-old son in the back seat. While paramedics were administering naloxone, how do you say that? Naloxone, maybe.
Naloxone?
Yeah. The driver.
Narcos? Narcos?
No, it's something that's supposed to counteract drug overdoses. It's supposed to like counteract the effects of the drug to save somebody.
Naproxen?
No, it says naloxone.
No. Oh,
Um,
okay. All right.
The driver, identified as Andrew Carter, came over to the car. So they arrested him for endangering the child and providing her with the drugs.
What did he plead?
Damn.
Let's see.
Does it
They
say?
didn't release any further information
He's
on
probably
it.
just been indicted.
Well, she was driving a 98 Buick Century in 2019, so she was clearly really well off.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Man accused says in court, "I didn't know selling drugs was illegal."
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh,
Fuck.
I thought only doing them was illegal. I thought only doing them was. I never do them. I just sell them.
People are dumb.
Dumbass people.
People are dumb. Have you guys seen the video of the girl? She's in, like, somebody had the camera recording. She was sitting with an undercover cop. She thought she was hiring a hitman to kill her boyfriend.
I've seen a lot of videos like that. Yeah.
So a woman is being tried with her boyfriend. A woman and her boyfriend were deployed with the U.S. Army in South Korea. They conspired via Snapchat to kill her husband so that she could claim the life insurance money. And they thought it was going to be untraceable because it was via Snapchat, and the Snapchats disappear.
Nothing is untraceable. Nothing.
The two that are being charged with conspiracy to commit murder are 22 and 24 years old.
Oh.
How stupid are you to think that Snapchat is untraceable?
It comes through on your hand, dude.
Oh, and the husband did end up getting killed too.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yep, he said that he was ambushed while visiting family and died of multiple gunshot wounds, including one to the head.
That's so sad.
Jesus.
Yep. So all of the people that were involved in the Snapchat conspiracy were charged. There's 3 people.
Did
in
you
total.
see? Okay, this is kind of speaking on an app, and I don't know if you saw this or not cruising through these articles, but I saw, again, I read Yahoo News. I saw the other day that a college student, and I guess there were several of them, just got arrested. I can't remember where they said it was, but they got arrested for developing an app to sell drugs on, and the app was mainly developed to sell meth and cocaine. And it was like a trading app, but literally only for selling drugs. It has all the. I was like, holy shit! These guys are college
It's like
students.
Poshmark for drugs.
But these guys are
I
college
feel like
students.
I heard about the existence of this app, but not in like a news article that they got tried. Like somebody was talking about using it.
If they're smart enough to develop an app, get it published, get it approved through iTunes. Why are you trying? Use that for a greater good than to sell
Use
drugs.
their powers for good.
Well, that's how I feel about people like that do like credit card fraud and all that bullshit. Like you're smart enough to make a fake card and do all this bullshit, but you're not smart enough to just get a job to make good money.
I can't believe it.
I don't know.
It's easier to be a criminal.
I guess so. Huh? What'd you say?
So I said dumbasses.
Oh,
How is it easier to be a criminal? You're gonna be stuck in. If you get caught, you're stuck in jail.
Yeah, sure. If you get caught, but it's easier to become rich and make good money, doing the wrong things.
True.
ugh.
Dumb.
I mean, I could go rob a bank right now and have more money than all of us combined, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get away with it.
Right.
Oh, so there's another story that I was reading on here, and I was trying to find out where the city was that this happened in, but it's in Oklahoma. The guy that committed it was 45 years old. His name
Okay.
is Stephen Hart, which is why I popped up on it because I thought that somebody that I knew got in trouble for something. But he's old. He's way older than that. But he got caught for stealing a Pepsi truck. Because when he hopped in the truck and drove off, the back door was still open, so the pop was just falling out.
So he
and
just
leaving
left a trail of Pepsi.
He just left a trail of Pepsi
He
that the
literally
police
left the
were
trail
able to
right
follow.
to him.
Yep.
Why
Oh
did he
my
steal a
God.
fucking Pepsi truck?
He just felt
He
like
was
he was
really
probably
thirsty.
on drugs or something.
He was getting thirsty.
Fucking thirsty.
Yep. When he was being chased by the police, he left the truck in gear and just hopped out and let it keep on rolling.
That's dangerous.
And it ended up rear-ending a school bus.
Oh.
ouch.
Yep.
Well, at least those kids got Pepsi.
No kids were injured, they said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone. Here you go, kids. Sorry for getting rear-ended.
He stole the truck to drive to the airport after an argument with his girlfriend.
Call a cab, but get a fucking Uber. Christ, man.
Why? Why steal such a huge vehicle to go to the airport? You're telling me that people at the airport aren't going to notice, why is this big-ass Pepsi truck pulling in here trying to park?
When I play GTA and I got to get somewhere, I grab the nearest vehicle, man.
Fastest thing you can find. At the time, it was a dump truck. You just got to go.
It's a bulldozer? Fuck it.
Yeah, let's go.
It'll take me 20 hours to get to the airport. We got this.
Oh, my God. What was the show? Dude, let's do a hot or not. I'm interested.
Well, I can read you the rest of the article, the one that Mark brought up.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Sorry, I saved it to my notes, which don't have titles saved on them.
How unorganized are you?
They just don't. It
Very.
does when you link.
Oh
them
my
to
God.
The, all right,
To be the
I'll do this one
organization.
first. So I'll come back to the one from Mark. This just by the header. I'll read you the article afterwards, but it
Okay.
says just by the header: wedding photographer arrested for sleeping with guest, peeing on tree, and threatening cops.
Is female or male?
Female.
Oh, she's a photographer?
Hot.
Sleeping with guest, peeing on a tree, and what?
Peeing on a guest and
Wait,
or
are we
not
doing
peeing
hot
on a
or
guest,
not?
peeing on a
Peeing
tree.
on a guest, sleeping
Peeing
with a
on a
tree, and
tree.
what?
Peeing on a tree and threatening police officers.
Sleeping with a tree, peeing on a guest.
We're gonna give her what, a 10
Threatening the
out of
tree.
10 rating?
Yeah, give her out a 1 out of 10.
Oh, I thought we were doing just like hot or
You
not.
can
Okay,
do 1 out of 10
let's
if you want.
what
We
do
do
you
need
guys?
to give credit to
Oh yeah,
Dave and Chuck.
Dave
the
and
Freak,
Chuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do this all
because
the
they
time.
do that all the time.
What do you guys think she will be? The range, 1 to 10.
Like a
7.
7.
Solid 7.
I was thinking like 6 or 7 too.
Keep in mind this is a mug shot,
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
so it's not gonna be like what she normally
Yeah,
looks
she's
like.
not
when
dolled
out
up.
I'm
and
gonna say
about.
solid 7 though.
Yeah. So I was gonna say 6.
Okay, show us her mugshot. I'll look her up on Instagram.
She's from Texas.
Oh, never mind.
She's a Texas wedding photographer.
She's about 5 now.
What area of Texas?
It doesn't say right here.
What's the?
She was hired to capture the couple's big day. Instead, managed to capture the intention of the police. She was snapping photos at a wedding celebration in Weatherford, Texas. When members of the wedding party alerted an off-duty sheriff deputy that she was found having sex with a male guest. When police came to apprehend her, she was peeing on a tree, and she threatened the police that her father was going to come there and arrest them.
Okay, so here's my question.
Why are all these criminals trying to arrest cops?
I
Wasn't
don't
there
know.
another article that was like threatens to
Yeah.
arrest the police? Like what?
Weatherford is just outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh,
so-
she's about 5 then, for sure.
Yep, she threatened violence.
Here's
as
my
they were
question though.
hauling her
Why are
away.
the police going to arrest her because she had sex with a guest? Is it illegal to fuck somebody?
I mean, urinating in public is frowned
They
upon.
that
she
wasn't
wasn't-
discovered until they found her.
Ultimately, the reason that they were arresting her was for disorderly conduct.
For fucking somebody?
Maybe
but-
it was in public or something.
Yeah, maybe they had sex at the wedding.
She was drinking at the wedding. They did.
She just bent over, snapping pics, getting railed.
Oh my god.
I'm still gonna stick to 7.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna say 5.
You're gonna say 5.
Yeah, she's from
I mean,
Texas.
this is gonna be a matter of opinion
Fort Worth
too.
area.
But that's what she looks like.
Uh-oh.
She's not bad.
Let me see.
She's not bad.
No, she's a solid 5, just like I thought.
Keep in mind her
I
makeup's gonna
understand
be
it's-
fucked
I'd
up
say
and all
I
this
if
stuff.
she was
understand.
dialed up and she like was going
her
out
name?
somewhere, she'd probably look.
She'd probably be like
more
a 7.5,
an
maybe an
8 or
8. But
I understand that she's
Tosh is actually gonna look her up on
Why don't you
Instagram.
just Google her.
Let's see if we can find her.
Did you find her name in there? I think it's Katie something. If you scroll down,
Yeah, Katie Meta.
Metcock?
Meta.
Meta.
But yeah,
No, still solid 5 for sure. I understand it's a mugshot, but still a solid 5.
I'll say I was right. I think I was right. Just like a 7.
Okay, here you go. Florida woman. We love Florida.
Uh-oh.
Florida woman farts, pulls knife on man who complains.
What area of Florida? That's very
Gonna
important.
Make me scroll because they take forever to
That's
say where.
very important.
It is.
She's in the Miami area.
Ooh. This could go either way.
Florida
because
woman farts and pulls a knife on.
I would say she's like a 3.
I'm gonna guess she's like an angry, muscular Cuban woman. So
I'm gonna-
like, give me
Florida
a- I'll
woman
give you a 3.
faces an aggravated assault charge after authorities say she passed gas in line at a dollar store and pulled a knife on a man who complained about it.
So this could really go either way because she could be like Jabba the Hutt's sister, or she could be like America's Next Top Model. Because maybe she's getting
She could be
offended.
one of those like sassy moms that's like, "How could you embarrass me like
No,
that?"
she's
But where did she get the knife?
She's give us an age. Does it have an
She's
age?
37.
Okay.
Okay. Definitely like a 3.
That is not her.
It is.
Okay. Well.
Same girl. Holy shit, that's a lot of makeup.
Well, you know,
you can tell that she's using a lot of makeup because she's using the contour to
that
make
is
her nose.
that is the same girl.
Let me see.
And I'd say she's pretty hot.
What?
I mean,
Really?
there's a lot of makeup, but she looks good.
No, she's got like weird cat eyes going on.
That's fine.
She looks like crazy.
Without
Flavor
makeup,
of
she still had an
Love.
okay face.
It definitely looks like too that she's I don't know. She looks like she's photoshopping a lot because her arm is a
Well,
little.
she
strange.
is a photographer, so what do you
That's what I'm
expect?
saying. XLimages.net. I don't know. I'm gonna still say about a 5. She has got a weird looking face. She's got cat eyes.
Her contour is fucked up on her face.
Fucking weird. No.
Anyways, with this,
She looks prettier in her mugshot.
This chick with the knife.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you her
3.
name because it's gonna give
Yeah,
things
that's
away.
what I said. I just said.
I'm
that.
assuming
She's a
her name.
Mexican.
I'm assuming she's
Or
Cuban.
Cuban. Excuse me.
It's
So
Miami,
she was
dude.
she was standing in line waiting at a Dollar General when she
Oh no.
when she passed gas. An offended customer made a
I'd be
comment to her, and
offended,
they got into a heated argument in reference to the defendant farting loudly. I just did air quotes.
Like, bitch, did you rip ass?
She then pulled a small folding knife out of her purse and told the victim that she was going to gut him while moving in as if to attack
Definitely
him.
a fucking Cuban woman.
Oh my God.
So much.
I don't know what to say here because maybe she's like this smoking ass babe who's used to be people like praising the ground she walks on because she's attractive.
Nah.
And now she's getting
No.
pissed. She's Jabba the
She's
Hutt's
37.
sister.
She's an angry, chunky Cuban mom.
She's got to be like.
She's a 3.
I'm
You're
saying
saying
3
3.
tops.
You're saying what?
3.
I'm gonna say 3. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3.
Yep.
Maybe a little less.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Maybe like a 2.
Okay, at least I
She's
was
not
wrong with
Cuban.
the. At least
She's
I was wrong
not
with the
Cuban.
Cuban.
Yeah.
She looks like Fantasia Barrino really let herself go.
What? What's her name?
Her name is Shanetta.
I was gonna
Shanetta
say-
Yvette Wilson.
I was gonna say
Yeah, that
it
would've-
starts
that
with
would've
an
given it
SH,
away.
like Shaniqua, Shanae.
That would have given it away. You're
That's terribly.
right. Racist.
Racist? That's
Yeah.
fine. It's
Not necessarily racist. but-
Charlize.
Charlize.
Okay, but we'll do the hot or not for the article that Mark tried to
Ruined.
jump in and ruin. Yeah, woman dines and dashes at gas station, allegedly threatens an officer that she would arrest him. She stuffed a donut into her pocket. She poured herself a slushie while she was in the store and was scooping the slushie out to eat it. She ate multiple hot dogs while roaming around the store and candy bars. A customer pointed this out to the cashier after she left the store.
What the fuck?
Police did find her, obviously, because she was
It's 'cause
threatened
she's
to
a
arrest them.
slug and leaves a trail behind her.
Police did find her in a Denny's sitting on a bench.
Oh my God. This is Jabba the Hutt's sister right here.
Yeah, she's got to be like a 1.5.
How many fucking hot dogs did she carve down?
Two, and this is what, a 7-Eleven or something?
Walking around the fucking convenience store.
I think it's
scarfing
just a
hot
gas
dogs.
station in Portage.
You eat 2 gas station hot dogs and don't have instant diarrhea?
Her
then I don't
name?
know.
Her name is Star with 2 R's.
Oh, God.
So, okay.
What do you guys rate her?
0.
1.5.
I'll give her a 5.
Oh no, Mark.
Because Mark already saw her face.
I saw a
Oh,
very
that's
small.
right, that's right.
saw a very small thumbnail on her face.
When the employee when she was confronted, they said, "You can't arrest me."
You can't arrest me. Throws a donut at the cop. That's why she put it in her pocket.
Yeah, she kept screaming at the cops that she was not drunk and could not be arrested for disorderly conduct, that she was a lawyer and that she was going to arrest all of them because they were arresting her illegally.
Yeah, because lawyers can arrest people, and disorderly conduct has nothing to do with drunk and disorderly.
I personally would probably rate her like a 5 or 6 if she wasn't wearing like
Really?
jail clothes.
Ugh.
Let me see.
I mean, she's better than the last one.
Why is it so loud?
Your
Mark?
standards are all.
No,
different standards.
she's fucking gross. She's fucking gross.
Let me
Can you
see.
imagine this bitch eating 2 hot dogs? Let me see it.
I mean, she's
gross.
better than
How
a
much does spit pop on the
1.5.
I'll give her about a 2, but she's still fucking gross.
She's got some wonky eyes going on.
Oh my god.
I think I can share those with the chat later. So if you want, we can put up a blog post on our webpage.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So everybody can go in there and check out the photos of these girls and see what you think.
I cannot believe that shit.
The fact that she stuffed a donut into her pocket, I think, is the funniest thing
The fact
about
that
it.
she was scooping slushy out and eating it and scarfing down 2 gas station hot dogs. I'm surprised that her ass didn't explode in that Denny's.
It would have been better.
Candy bars, slushy, hot dogs, and a
Oh
donut.
my God.
So that's how she started. Was she came in and she stuffed a donut in her pocket and she was pulling pieces out and eating it while she was walking around the store.
Yeah, because that's not obvious. What the hell?
I mean, I can't say I haven't done it. I'm kidding. I have not stuffed a donut in my pocket. From
I
the
like
gas
7-Eleven donuts, you know, on
the Krispy Kremes they have sitting there.
yeah, on
those
like
are
a,
good.
But the problem is that they're all sticky. So if you stuff one of those in your fucking pocket,
Your pocket's sticky
you
for the
like
entire
have like
fucking
super
day.
glue in your pocket.
So everybody kind of talks about it every once in a while. Like if I were to try to commit murder, I think that I've seen enough shows that I could get away
Oh,
with
yeah,
it.
of
Or
course.
if I was gonna steal something, like if you were going to break into somebody's home and steal something, like do you have a plan for how you're gonna get out of it if you get caught or if somebody comes
No.
in? Like what would you try to do to save yourself?
Sit on the couch and pretend like I was home. Be like, what? This isn't my house?
You know, people have gotten away with shit like doing
Yes,
that.
they have.
Yeah.
These
That's
three
what I'm
guys
saying.
didn't.
I would act like
Oh, these 3 guys. This was a lead up. I thought you were actually asking me this question. I was like,
I
don't
would pretend
think
like I'm
this.
like, oh my God, like I'm so sorry and like cry or something. Be like, this isn't my house.
2 19-year-olds and a 16-year-old had the police called them because they were looking suspicious walking around a neighborhood. They had broken into a house down the street, stolen some property, and they broke into another house. When the police entered the home and went up to find them, all 3 of them were laying in a bed together, pretending to be asleep. And then when the police started questioning them, they said that they didn't know each other, but they were all sleeping in the same bed together.
Oh God.
Dumbasses.
Oh what?
Get
No.
your story straight when you know the cops are coming.
Yeah,
No.
they
But
just said they did not know each
You're
other.
just sleeping with someone random. You don't know who they are.
No, I don't know this guy, but he's in my bed.
I don't
No,
know this guy, but
he's in my bed.
I don't know this guy, but he's got a great dick. Do you-
Oh.
well, that's a sound drop.
But yeah, and then vice versa. If you were working in a gas station and somebody came in to try to like rob the place, how do you think you'd handle the situation?
I would just let them go.
Fucking throw
If
hot
I was
dogs
working
at
at a gas station and someone came in,
Yeah.
you know I have a gun. I would shoot him in the face.
What if you're standing there at the counter and they already have a gun on you?
It's stuff. It's not worth it. Sorry.
You need to go on Reddit. Justice porn.
Justice is great.
Justice porn.
It's so good.
It's not actual porn.
There was.
I don't know
no.
that I would call this justice porn,
But
this.
I saw a guy. The reason I'm telling you this is there's a lot of stuff on there. I saw a guy holding a gun to another guy's head, and he grabbed underneath the counter and shot under his arm and shot the man like 10 times.
Holy
Just fucking
shit.
Pow 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 pow.
And that's what you do.
Oh,
Fuck
his,
yeah.
his face wouldn't be able to be identified because I'd blow it off. Absolutely. You fucking kidding me? You're gonna come in and rob me while I'm doing my job? You don't get paid enough for that shit.
But you get
don't.
paid enough to kill someone?
Mark, do you think somebody would even come in and bother robbing you?
No. No.
If,
And if they
you're wearing
did, I
that
hope
sweater.
I sure as fuck hope they're not dumb enough to put a gun against me. You'll eat it. You'll eat you'll eat your own firearm.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Yeah.
So, a group of guys came into a party store in Belgium. They threatened the store clerk and told him that to hand over all of the money. He said that since it was still early in the day, there wasn't enough money in the register, and they should come back later on in the day when
I saw this article.
when they've
This is
had
great.
enough time to get more
I think I
money into
heard
the
about this
register.
too.
So the guys left. He
He
called
came
the
back.
police. Yeah, he called the police. The police said that the thieves were unlikely to come back since they left. They would realize how dumb that was, and they wouldn't try to come back. At 5:30, they came back expecting to be able to rob this guy at this point with more money in the register, and he said, "I told you the store doesn't close, like the end of like our time doesn't close until 6:30. You need to come back at 6:30." So they left again.
Oh my god.
He called the police again, and they showed up as undercover customers, and the criminals showed up at 6:30, and they arrested them.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Who does? Who? How stupid can you be?
Super dumb criminals.
When are you gonna learn that
Super
your actions have consequences?
How many times do we have to keep teaching you this lesson, old man?
Oh yeah, SpongeBob.
Yep.
Wow.
What an idiot.
But people like stone face against guys that are threatening you and be like, there's not enough money right now. Like, come back later when it's worth
You're
your
gonna
while.
get like $12, man.
Yeah, make direct eye contact. Dude, I've got $2 in my till right now. What do you want from me?
He told him that he would probably have like over $1,200 or something later on in the day if
Wow.
they came back.
Can you imagine when everything's gonna go digital, like no cash?
All the
You know?
crimes are going to be digital too.
Well, but it's just funny now because
Excuse me.
wow, you like ate your mic to do that. I'm very proud of you. No, I'm saying like a majority of things now are spent. People just swipe their credit card. Like go to rob a 7-Eleven. Majority of that stuff, swipe with credit card. What happens when they are? Is it a convenience store that only accepts credit, debit or credit?
Then they don't get robbed unless
Yeah.
it's like just straight up theft.
Yeah, beer. A lot of stealing beer. Yeah.
A kid from my high school broke into the local party store and stole beer when they were closed.
What?
Yeah, he threw a rock through the front door
Fucking Memphis.
and walked in there. Stole a couple cases of beer and walked out.
Who?
Kid I went to high school with.
Oh.
He
I thought you were talking about one of your brothers for a second.
He was
I'm
like 3 or
what?
4 years younger than me. He ended up getting arrested and going to juvenile hall. The whole
Do they have security system in there?
we have an
Okay,
alarm.
okay.
They had an alarm. They had cameras, everything.
You never know. It's Memphis, so.
Yeah, he straight up threw a rock through the front door and walked in, stole a couple cases of beer, carton of cigarettes, and walked out.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
The kid was
So-
like 14 at the time.
It's today today's the 23rd, right, that we're recording on?
I don't know.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
So 2 days ago, the Clemson Police Department made a post on Twitter saying, do you live in this circle? And it's got a highlighted area of the city in a red circle. Do you have a young female living with you who has access to an old cell phone with no service? Was she at home yesterday? Does she dislike the police? Does she like fries? Can you tell her to stop calling 911?
Oh, no.
A 9-year-old girl called 911 9 times, telling them that she wanted fries, how much she wanted fries, how much she liked fries, and how much she hated the police.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is where we
That's
need
one.
it.
If you're a cop, just bring her fucking
Mugshot.
fries. Bring her fries.
They said that they weren't interested in finding the girl herself. They were just putting a PSA out for all parents in the area. They weren't interested in pressing charges, but they made it a public announcement because every time you call 911, you're tying up a line that should be used for a real emergency.
Right. Did you guys hear about the, it was a city. Fuck. I don't know if it was in Michigan or not, but the 911 operators were having a bad day, so they turned the 911 emergency system off so that no one was answering phone calls. And a guy ended up having a heart attack and died because they couldn't
But
get
the family sued.
Oh, yeah. But they couldn't get a hold of 911 operators because they turned the...
I hope all those people got fired.
That's
I don't-
insane.
I
Yeah.
hope they all got fired.
I heard it on the radio on... I listened to WWJ on my way to work and on my way home, and they were talking about that these guys were having a bad
If you're
day.
having a bad day, don't come to work. Don't risk other people's lives.
Yeah, and they just shut off the emergency system.
No, when you have a bad day, you're supposed to take a walk down, sing a sad song just to turn it around.
Car is out.
You don't
Turn
turn,
my mic off. I'm
off
not
the
taking part in this
emergency
anymore.
system. I would be pissed. That guy's poor family. That
know.
poor guy.
I know it.
That's what I got.
That's it.
Yeah. Aside from like the small ones, like with the gorilla guy, but
It's a good show. What are you laughing about?
All right. Thanks for listening.
No, hang on. I want to look at the ones that Cara sent me because she sent them specifically to me because she didn't want to spam you guys.
yeah, that's what happened. So we're having a lot of fun trying to plan this wedding. Mark and I have gotten in a couple arguments already now.
Yup.
Yeah.
Kill this bitch.
He's like, we've got over a year. We've got over a year till we're getting there. I'm like, I want to do everything now. Like, I want to get stuff set up out of the way now.
Oh, you want to be organized?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I want it all done.
Because what
now.
happens when it's like, oh, we got over a year, Then
Right.
it's, oh, we got over 6 months. And then it's like, shit, we only have 2 months to plan this wedding.
And I've spent my entire life, my entire high school career, putting a project off until the night before it was due. And I'm like, you can't do that with a wedding. And I would be so prone to doing that. And just, I mean, I might be able to pull it together, but it'd be really, really difficult. And I don't want to put that kind of stress on myself since Mark's pretty much just an ATM for this part.
Cha-ching!
I'm trying to keep the cost down. I'm trying. But yeah. So I already got like a bunch of flowers and stuff, and I'm making things, and it's been interesting. I got that little Miss to Miss box that was not super helpful, but
That's cute.
not worth opening on camera on here.
Well, you keeping your subscription on that?
I'm going to get one more.
Okay.
I'll get one more because it's part of a series, like as you're enrolled in it or something. So this one was considered their planning box. And then the next one will, I don't know if it'll be like pamper or, I don't know, something.
Well, if you want to open it, regardless if it's
Tosh can open
boring
it.
or whatever, then
You know, Tosh, you didn't even have to look up her Instagram account. It was linked in the article.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She's apparently half Mexican, half Native American.
Wait, what? Where's the article?
just puke.
No.
Sounded like it. Did you send us the article?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't share those with you guys, so you guys couldn't accidentally open them and see what they
And
look
Cara,
like
that
beforehand.
the picture you showed, I don't know if that was her.
Mark, share the
That's
article
her.
with me.
I read it from. It's in the article.
That's her.
What the fuck?
me see.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
Let me see. That's the
Looking
same
at her
girl.
Instagram right now.
Okay, well.
That upgrades the hot or not, doesn't it?
Okay, well, that's not fair.
I tried to tell you that
This
was
is
the mugshot.
photoshopped as fuck.
Of course
Fine.
it is.
Of course it is. She's a photographer.
I want to see.
That's not. No way, that's her.
That's her.
Okay, well, you think she's hot like that, though?
Oh. No, that's a bad picture.
Okay,
see.
well, that's... the other one was just a severely photoshopped picture.
That's the picture Cara showed us. I think.
My brain hurts.
What is her
Isn't it
Instagram
always?
name?
No. Hey, can I talk about a personal thing real quick?
Of
Mark,
course.
what's her Instagram name?
It's Max underscore
spit on Natasha
McIntyre.
again?
MCINTYRE.
No, it's fun personal. Not like emotional or...
She's a bikini model.
Did you
Wait,
give in to Tasha
Max
humping you?
underscore...
No, that's not
McIntyre.
fun.
How do you spell that?
MCINTYRE.
They're obsessed with this girl now.
Well, Tasha's mad if I
Because
change
she's
my
far
story.
hotter than I thought.
Nobody will show me these hotter pictures.
She's not.
That looks like Lindsay Lohan, like way back when, but with like fake boobs and taller.
And a less pretty face. I think Lindsay Lohan
But she-
had a
no,
prettier
just
face back
kinda-
in the day.
Yeah, before she did like fucking meth.
So her
I don't know if
her
she did
Instagram
math, but-
name is Max McIntyre,
Yeah. It had a direct link to her Instagram.
or is that the person writing the article's Instagram?
No, that's a direct link to the Instagram.
This girl's like a model. The other one's a photographer.
Here, let me see.
I'm so confused.
This is the same girl, though. You see the face?
She looks...
She kind of looks like yours.
Well, now we have to post all of those
She does
photos.
not.
There you go,
so people
Vox.
can
You like
determine.
booty.
Yes.
She's got an okay booty.
Yes.
What's your personal story?
We were talking about how we're gonna try to get T-shirts together, and I'd like to get some more stickers. So maybe with the same design of the T-shirts, we can get stickers made, or have them available for purchase on Redbubble. But I started making my own stickers, and I've sold some already, actually. But I have this like real knack all of a sudden for designing a bunch of stickers that I think are really cool.
Is that the cool story? Or is there something else like
That's-
having
I
to
mean,
do
that's
with
it.
it? Oh, okay. You're just sharing the.
I'm just sharing that I'm like developing stickers,
That's
so
cool.
hopefully we'll be able to start doing
There you
more
go.
of that.
See?
I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, her Instagram account has more than 14,000 followers.
Ew, she looks fake. I'm glad she's in jail. Good for you, girl.
I mean, I don't know how long she's in jail. She was released from jail Sunday.
This
After
past Sunday.
posting a $10,738 bond.
I did a galaxy food theme. So like all the I did like food, and then I have like the ice cream and the frosting. It's all galaxy stuff. It's cool. I like this one a lot. It's a donut
Let's
with
see.
stars on it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Pause. Okay. Don't be a hater.
I love how that rhymed, but you could only hear the second half of you doing it.
Yeah, it's okay. We got to get some design ideas down before you leave, though.
Yeah, and if there's any suggestions that our listeners have on things that
That's what I'm saying.
that like remind you of us, or like
That
for
you want
Mark's
on a
dad,
t-shirt.
you should do a hammer for Mark.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. I have another one that I was working on for Mark a while ago, and I don't know how he liked it, but it was like a drumstick, and it had like bite marks out of it, like a chicken drumstick, because you don't eat vegetables.
I love that.
You only eat meat. I think it'd be a fun sticker
His
to
would
have.
probably be more of like a burger or
A burger?
steak or something.
I don't know how good I am. I can't like draw that stuff very well.
Take a Krabby Patty and change it.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work either. I definitely am stumped for you two as far as like good T-shirt ideas. I have the one for Tosh, but it's probably seasonal. But I really liked it a lot.
I have the one that I told you about for Tosh that I really like that we should do.
We'll have to discuss after recording,
Yeah.
so we're not spoiling anything. But keep an eye out.
We're really good about spoilers. Didn't you say that you just read the spoilers on accident about
Miss
the
Marvel.
end credits or
Not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the teasers that
Same
they're gonna have
person.
at the end, so you know what's coming up.
Yeah, I love spoilers though. So
True. You're the spoiler king over there.
yeah, I love.
Speaking of Captain Marvel, what do you
You
think
should
about
give yourself like a tilted crown that says spoilers on it.
What?
that? What?
Because you're the king of spoilers.
Put it on a spoiled egg. I don't know how you draw a spoiled egg. It looks like an egg.
I have to keep looking stuff up on like YouTube on how to draw things because it's hard to draw stuff. I'm not that good of an artist. I can do digital stuff, but I can't like draw things out. So if you can't draw things out, you can't draw it on the goddamn computer either.
Right. Well, you figure it out.
It's hard to do that.
All my ice is melted. Yeah.
So how do you feel about Captain Marvel?
I don't know. I know we talked about it off the show. I'm just kind of tired of talking about it at this point, but I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it because it continues a story.
I was tired of it as soon as you told me what it was, only because it's happening so much.
I'm so sick of this shit.
In media right now with famous people and utilizing their platforms to speak about things that are important to them.
But
So
they just come off
essentially-
as like pretentious.
Right.
Lead by
Essentially, for the
example.
listeners, Brie Larson, who is playing Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, made a statement about this movie that she's the star of not being for white men.
Well, actually, what she said was that the premieres and whatnot were too overwhelmingly teeming with white men.
Yeah, she said that the movie was not
Yeah.
targeted. The movie audience is not targeted for white men.
Yeah,
essentially
which-
saying it's not for white men.
Yeah, which is, I don't care who you are, what race you are, what gender you are. None of that matters, because no matter what you do, if you're famous and you're using your platform to segregate a community, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. If you, it's something long that you can get into, but for groups that have been segregated or targeted by that stuff, just because you have doesn't mean that it's right to turn it around on somebody else who hasn't. Like
Right.
it's got to be across all walks.
Like
you know?
like Black Panther was huge. It was huge, and it was very empowering. But
I didn't.
nobody
care about
came
that.
out to say, "Hey, this movie isn't for white people."
Yeah.
Like, you
But
didn't
I didn't
see
even
that.
care about that. If you go back and listen to our Black Panther discussion show,
None of that mattered. Yeah.
I was just excited to see a new
It
hero
was
on screen
phenomenal.
that has a new, we'll see a new origin story, something fresh that
Yeah.
we haven't seen, And that's, I am excited to see that about Captain Marvel, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, are you done?
You good?
Jeez.
Like Wonder Woman was supposed to be like empowering for women, and she
I don't think it was, though.
It was.
I
Kinda
don't
was,
think
yeah.
it was supposed to be empowering for women.
in a less obvious way.
Yeah.
It was Wonder Woman. It's
In a-
supposed to
in
be
a-
empowering
Exactly.
for women.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
and not
Mark.
and Gal Gadot not walking
It-
around and going like, yeah, you see all of us on the island, like this is for the women out there, blah blah blah. That wasn't like a huge.
It wasn't a
media
thing,
circus.
no,
Right, and-
but men liked her because she was hot and she's just an all around good person.
And Gal Gadot is legitimately a badass. Like
Yeah.
she could kill all 4 of us and not fucking blink an eye.
I'm just sick of the people in the media saying that there aren't enough female protagonists in common.
I hate that idea is going around all over the place, and it's not just for females too. Like when Black Panther came out, everyone was like, finally a black superhero we can get behind. I'm like, I'm sorry, was Blade not a thing? Was Spawn not a thing?
No, because the same thing happened when those movies are coming out. If you go back and look, read the history on it, the exact same
It's
things
stupid.
were happening. I agree, but the exact
Stop
same things were
claiming
happening.
your.
I think it's because there's more white male superheroes than there are
There
black
are,
superheroes
and
or
I'm perfectly
women
okay with
superheroes.
variety because the new Iron Man is going to be a black teenage girl. I'm fine with that.
With an afro.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Ironheart.
Ironheart.
In the comics, like the
Oh.
Marvel comics are already doing their best to create variety, and eventually that'll
Diversify.
probably come into the
But-
MCU.
Here's the thing: the people that are saying there aren't enough blacks or there aren't enough women superheroes or female protagonists, what the fuck was Leia?
Right?
Who the fuck was Lando? I mean, this is 1970s. We're talking.
Lando
here.
was a minor role for a long time, though.
Doesn't matter. He was still a protagonist.
Yeah.
He was kind of the guy that was there.
He's
he was an
significant,
anti-hero.
yeah.
Absolutely. You know, how stupid. And like you said, the Blade, the Spawn. But is War Machine not good enough? Is Falcon not good enough?
Do they have their own movies?
Doesn't matter, man.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it
the,
does.
that's a
That's
part
the
of the
point,
problem.
babe.
I don't give a fuck.
Blade had his
about
own
that shit.
Blade had his own trilogy and
Yeah.
video game
It
franchise.
was really bad.
It was phenomenal.
It was really bad.
I love the Blade movies, all of them.
They're so bad.
They were
Every
good.
single one,
And then
including the
and
ones
then
with
in the
Ryan
same
Reynolds
tone. In the same tone.
and Triple H.
For that was terrible acting. Good God. In the same tone, you had what's her name doing Underworld.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Beckinsale,
That
for
that
sure.
movie franchise had what, 6 movies in
Five
it?
Resident
movies.
Evil.
Resident Evil.
Oh,
Mila
yeah.
Jovovich.
Resident Evil, man. Hell
And
yeah.
How are you going to
And
come
she
out
was
and say
a
that?
badass.
Oh, yeah. How are
My
you-
problem is that all these movies that have been like successfully done with a male cast is now being redone in the female cast, and we've talked about the Ocean's 11 thing.
the Ocean's 8, yeah.
Yeah, or
Apparently, it was
whatever.
relatively successful. I heard
Yeah.
nothing about
But
it.
I mean, that
because
kind of
who
just
cares?
that kind of just ties into my feelings about sequels. Period. Stop ruining things.
Yeah,
That's
no,
kinda-
Well, it's
stop.
not sequels; they're remakes.
Yeah,
No,
but I
it
mean,
was
like
a
that.
sequel.
That kind of ties into
What?
like, my
Ocean's
feelings
8.
about
It
sequels.
was a sequel.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't some of them the sister. The one was the sister. Of
She
the
was no.
George
Julie
Clooney.
Roberts
Was
plays
the Ghostbusters
George
one a
Clooney's
remake?
ex-wife.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought Ghostbusters was a remake.
That
Ghostbusters
wasn't a remake either. That
was
was
took.
it was a
wasn't
spin-off sort of
a
deal.
spin-off. It wasn't a remake. Yeah,
and they're
It was still
redoing that
bad.
again, but
that
this
one's
time
gonna
with
be
the
a direct
with the son of the original
Yeah,
director.
direct sequel though. They said it's gonna
Probably gonna suck.
Hand back to the fans.
Probably gonna suck.
Stop ruining.
So, anyways,
things.
I just didn't really care for her attitude on it, the things that she said, and people
know.
jumping into social media, saying dumb things without thinking about them.
Lead by example.
Well, I liked her like before because I saw her. I watched her on Ellen, and I liked her on Ellen. She was in Room, and she was really good in that. And it just shocked me. The Windbox was telling me what she was doing. I was like,
Here's my problem with this.
you think you're like trying to make yourself seem like you're this like awesome female
Yeah, and that's
empowering person,
fine.
but you're saying like, but males shouldn't be watching this. Like that's not. I don't know.
Here's my big problem with this. Okay, the way she worded her statement was that it's not for a white male audience. That's fine if that's your opinion. You can have that opinion all you want. But when you're a public figure, that's not the sort of thing you should be saying. You're just going to turn away your audience. What you should be saying is this is empowering to women. Cool. Done.
Yeah,
you make your
shouldn't
statement.
attack
You get your point across.
in any way, shape, or form for whatever reason, whether it's race, gender, or anything like that. It
Well, the two
shouldn't be
main characters-
attacking one to empower another.
Exactly. The two main characters are a white female, and a black man. So that's fine. If you want to say that it's empowering to women or empowering to blacks, to African American, that's fine.
I don't
But-
personally want to even hear that this is empowering to anyone because these people are
No, because that doesn't matter. It doesn't.
No.
But the statement she's trying to get across, there are better ways to say what she's trying to say without literally turning away 60% of her audience.
just don't say it.
Because
Yeah, just-
Let
'cause-
us watch the movie because I didn't walk into Wonder Woman going, I'm so excited that there's a female protagonist in a superhero movie. I walked
But
in
you're a
like,
man.
damn, like this.
I saw
You're-
Wonder Woman.
you're-
I wanted to see Wonder
But
Woman
you're
because
a
Wonder Woman's a
male.
badass.
That's what's different. Like, girls going in to see that movie were like, this is awesome, you know? Like, it's a female protagonist, female superhero, and, like, she has her own movie. Like,
But we're not idiots. We realize that on our own, you know, that we can appreciate that.
It's different.
Yeah, we don't have to be told. You don't have to hold your audience's hand and explain, hey, this is what this movie is doing. No. Kevin Feige doesn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Not until now, apparently, and they're letting her say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Well, I think there's some.
I think they're trying to balance in between. It's more like they're trying to recover from what she did before they could do anything about it.
I think there's some consequences coming.
But yeah,
with
I
it.
just figured we would bring that up.
She'll probably be
bit.
replaced.
I wouldn't be surprised if she gets killed off.
She'll be replaced.
Honestly, I would.
I don't think they'll replace her.
They'll replace her.
I wish they would.
They'll replace her. Give them, like, because she's going to be in Endgame. We already know that. She's already done filming. They're doing that. Then give her 2 more movies after that. They'll replace her.
She probably has
maybe
to
less. Or kill her.
I would say kill her off because I don't think Captain Marvel will be anything. It's not like we're gonna get Nova in a movie.
But that's the thing. They're not going to want to kill her because they want an empowering female presence.
That's
because
fine.
she's just as strong as any other superhero
You
out
better
there.
start producing a Black Widow movie, and
They're already doing that.
Then you better start.
But
producing
Black Widow's
Scarlet
just a
Witch
human.
movie. Doesn't matter.
That's the point they're trying to get across. Is that she's just as good, if not better, than everybody out there in the MCU. That's kind
we do
of
have a Black
the way
Widow movie, don't we?
we have a Black Widow movie coming in 20. I think it's
Next year.
2021.
I have no idea.
I thought it was next year.
I don't. It could be, but
yeah.
Scarlet Witch, as far as things go, I like Elizabeth Olsen. I don't like the way they've written the character.
I don't either.
I don't know if I'd really want to see a movie. I mean, I'd go see it, but I wouldn't be like,
I
I
wouldn't care for a Scarlet Witch movie. Not with the Scarlet Witch we have right now and the way they're portraying her. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I really did not like her in Infinity War.
No, I mean if they went and did like a Nova Corps movie, I'd be all about it.
We ain't gonna see Nova though. There's
No
fucking way we're gonna see Nova. Because then you got to bring in all the fucking galactic shit. And I mean, maybe we'll see that with Captain Marvel, but
Well, aren't they? They're involved with the Guardians of the Galaxy though, so I mean it's kind of same universe. They can do that.
no, yeah, it's definitely the same universe.
Yeah.
And it's just Nova, the character, I think is we're gonna start seeing. Whatever.
But yeah, I don't. That's why I
Whatever.
don't think they'll completely kill her off because that's that powerful female role. I think they'll replace her with someone better, someone who's not a fucking loudmouth.
Whatever.
Maybe they'll somehow write it in to where her powers get transferred to Black Widow. Who knows?
That would suck.
It would suck as
Be
far as a
better.
comic
Be
book.
better.
It would suck as far as a comic book fans, but at least then we have Scarlett Johansson in the role they want her in, because that's what they're trying to do with the Black Widow is make her that prominent female role. Everyone loves Scarlett, so
Scarlet. I don't really find her that attractive, but I do.
I think she's hot as fuck. But she's a great actress
I
too.
I do love her for sure.
I don't like the blonde hair that she's got,
She's got a nice voice.
going on right now. She's got a nice what?
And voice in her. She was
Oh.
the voice of the robot. or the
Scarlett
computer.
Johansson was.
That's what I'm saying.
You said Scarlet Witch,
No, she said Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson.
but you said Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
Did she?
like a long time ago.
Yeah.
No, you said Scarlet Witch, and then you guys were talking. He was saying that
I was
she's
talking
hot.
about
and then you were
Scarlett
saying she
Johansson.
doesn't
No,
like
he
it.
was talking about Scarlett
We were
Johansson.
talking about Scarlett
I never
Johansson.
said that.
He was saying that they want Scarlett Johansson to move into that prominent role, and then that's why he was saying that she
Yeah.
was hot.
You
Xbox
said
City.
Scarlet. I thought you said Scarlet Witch.
No,
No,
that was a while ago.
no.
But I think we're good, right?
Yeah, I think we zipped through an hour of just rambling, which is what we're notorious for, because
Definitely
we
retarded.
do whatever the fuck we want here. But please make sure to still check out our stuff and throw us a like or
As
share
you
our
yawn.
information.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got up early this morning to be here,
So
okay?
did I.
Me too.
But thank you for
Same.
breakfast, by the way.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
You're welcome.
We made penis out of your sausage.
You did. Now you're spoiling the fact that we recorded 2 times in a row.
You can take it
Oh
out if you
no, we
want.
broke kayfabe.
Bleep
Bye
it.
bye, fourth wall.
Bleep it.
Okay, bye.
Are we gonna?
I'm Kara.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Vox.
I'm leaving, I guess.
Yeah, that's Mike.
That's Mike.
I hate you.
Mike and Karen.
I hate you guys so much.
Fucking Karen.
Hey,
Calm
will you
down there,
make
Natty
Vox
Ice.
scream again. Smack him.
No, what?
Hey, bend over.
Were you the one who hit me
Yeah.
earlier? I thought it was you.
No.
Ow. I have a bruise the size of Mark's hand on my ass.
You thought that was my hand?
Now you should get it tattooed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, tattoo my hand on your ass. Then you can say, "I."
Hey, thanks for
I'm always
joining us.
touching
If
your
you
butt.
sat through that whole damn thing.
Bye. Bye.
enough.